Hi, Dr. Eric Lund here, your local Roseville St. Paul chiropractor. And in this video, I'd like to answer a question that some whiplash patients commonly have, which is, how can I get hurt in such a low-speed collision? So whiplash, the most common way that it occurs is a motor vehicle accident, oftentimes being rear-ended or hit from the side. And this commonly will cause neck pain, back pain, numbness in the arms, headaches, and a couple of the myths or misconceptions that I want to discuss related to how can a low speed impact cause such an injury to cause you to have all these symptoms. So number one is you have to look at the different sizes of the vehicle. So if you're in a smaller car and you get hit by a bigger car, number one, that's going to be a lot more force, which can cause greater injury. Secondly, you need to look at your position. So oftentimes, many times people get hit and they're not expecting it. So they may be turned talking to a passenger, or at the last second they look up at the rearview mirror, and so when someone's body or neck is rotated, typically the injury will be worse. Thirdly, you have to look at the musculature of the neck. So generally women, because there's less musculature compared to men, oftentimes women are more prone to have a more severe whiplash injury. And then the last one, and this is usually the most important one, is looking at how much damage did the car have. So oftentimes at a lower impact or lower speed collision, there may not be damage to the car. And so oftentimes what they say is, oh, well, if there's no damage, then there can't be any injury. And that's actually false. It's actually the opposite. If there is damage, when the car deforms or the damage occurs, that force goes to deforming the car. If there's no damage, then more of the force is transmitted to the occupant, which would be you. And the best example I have of this is when you look at, if you've ever watched racing and you see a crash, you'll just see that the car basically starts to fall apart. And the cars are designed that way because, again, when the cars fall apart and are damaged, less force goes to the occupant. So the no damage, no injury is a huge misconception, and these are just some of the common reasons why a low impact collision can cause such a bad whiplash injury or a lot of symptoms. And again, a major key for whiplash treatment is to start receiving the proper treatment as quickly as you can after the injury. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.